Hello, 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 my art friends. How are you? Oh my goodness. How long has it been? I mean, honestly, it has been a long time because, as you know, if you've been following my videos, I moved from Florida back to Western New York where I was born and raised. It was quite a journey. And even before that, when I was making decisions on what to do, should I release my apartment in Florida? What should I do? And you'll see in this book, this is my doodle book. This is like my TV doodle book. This is what I would do when I was watching TV and things like that. You could see me trying to make decisions in here. This is where I would put lists, like I would be watching YouTube channels and about food or this or that. And then if they had a list or something, I would put it in this book. But I never thought I was going to share this book with anybody because it is kind of personal. There are some things that I did have to cover up, but I'm going to share it with you because I need to get back into, as I was saying, because I never finished a story. Even before I moved, I was still making decisions. So while I was trying to make these decisions and I was very uncomfortable in my current situation, I loved Florida. I loved my apartment building. I just wasn't thriving and I could feel it. And so I was distracted and I wasn't making a lot of videos either because what happened is my lease was coming up and I had to make the decision, should I do another year? What do I want to do? Do I want a cheaper apartment? Because it was very, very expensive. And so I looked at newer, different apartments in Florida. I looked at Ocala. I thought maybe, being in the area I was so popular. And I thought maybe a less popular area. And then it just came right down to just moving back home. Eventually. As you can see, as my thoughts morphed to things, you'll see this book started September 19th, 2024. So, yep, I put stickers on here, and I love this sketchbook, and I tried to buy more TV doodles and stuff. All right, let me make sure. I just made myself comfortable, but I want to make sure this is in the frame. So, yep. So this is, I also taped stuff here, and this was as you can see, September 19th. It was kind of close to when Helene knocked me right out. But while I was homeless, Google had finally sent me my PIN number so I can become monetized on YouTube. And they sent it to I had put all my mail on hold, so it was on hold at the post office during this whole thing where people were not even getting their mail. So as you can see, I was just, my nerves were shot. I had to get that PIN number and put it in on YouTube so that I could become monetized. So I kept this because it's like remembering that. But so I started on September 19th. I'm going to explain some doodles. Some I'm just going to quickly go through, but I just wanted you to share this book with you. So also a lot of stuff that is in this book is my sketchbook school. So there was a sketchbook school 7-day challenge, and Danny, he challenged us to do certain things. So these are all my, one day was breakfast, one day was your outfit, and then I kind of incorporated some of these things. One was your pet and things like that. So, and like if I was watching TV, that's what I would talk about. So I was watching the Veronica Mars DVDs when that was happening. And of course, 923 possible cat 3 heading this way. I'll know tomorrow. Things like that. So yeah, all about Helene. So I would make lists and things like that. So what I did is I made potato salad. I was getting ready for just a power outage. I knew all these things and stuff like that, but yeah. So, this was our list, flashlights, water, battery, radio generator, things like that. I thought I would be okay because I was here, Gulfport was here, seemed to be some barriers, so I thought that the storm surge wouldn't be that bad. I did have a Jackery. I had my Lucy lights, my weather band radio. I had it all. And then, of course, Helene, salt water will mess up your car. I wrote this stuff down, but I didn't realize it because I moved my truck at the very last minute, and I did save her, so. And I would watch Hey JB and Hey Eric. They were on WFLA on YouTube live. I watched them for weeks before and weeks during and after, especially during Milton as well. So, yeah. So this is what happened. And then this was 9/25 and 9/26 was the day that it hit. So Helene had hit. I lost everything. So now the next time I'm here is when I rented a mobile home at Sun Outdoors in Sarasota, and I did stay at Mike's for 2 weeks. And after Helene, he was so nice to let me stay with him. And then after 2 weeks and after Milton, I moved to the mobile home. And I always like to do little maps. So this is where me and Jax, where we were in number 112. And then we were on Avenue E. Lake Ibis was there. And there was a really cool window in our with like a track radio, or what do you call those track windows? Trestle windows. And you could see these really cool trees. I was doing my best to get lost in binge mindless TV, Hallmark channels. It was really hard. I bought, because there was, when I first got to the mobile home, there was no water, there was no electricity. But then we got electricity, but the cable was really shoddy. So I went to Walmart and I got myself, because I knew I was going to, because I did save my DVDs, but not my DVD player because it was plugged in. So I bought a new DVD player, and they had Northern Exposure, so I bought that. So I tried watching that. And then Inktober came, and I tried to do Inktober. I wholeheartedly want to participate, but I never did it before. And then I started late, but I figured I'm going to catch up. So I started catching up. One was backpack, so of course I had to do the Rory Gilmore backpack. These were, 2, 3, 4. I really tried. I think I did up to 8. And that was, I did 11, 9, 10, 11. But then I think that's as far as I got. And then I think I moved into my my new apartment, my 3rd floor apartment on November 1st. So when did I do this? I didn't put a date on here. But so I was doodling, for Thanksgiving. Everyone seems to be transitioning to fall. But I'm still in my sleeveless and shorts. I'm not the same. And of course it's just doodling. I saved my antique strainer I got from Tattered Tulip. I painted that. Today's dinner was a turkey burger, painted that. These are just things that I doodled. Things like, and whenever I saw quotes that I wrote down those quotes, and I sometimes share them with you guys on Saturday morning coffee. Speaking of, let me take a sip of coffee. So I just doodle about things, just anything. I was also catching up with all the Sketchbook Draw With Me, Sketchbook School Draw With Me's that are on YouTube. I went back into the archives because they have so many. I think they have like 300. So I was trying to catch up. And then, I was also into Gaia TV. And I did subscribe to that for a while. I didn't keep up with the subscription because a lot of the stuff is really old, and I've watched it before. I've had a year of Gaia before, so there wasn't a lot of new content, but I did watch it for a couple of months. And then here was another one, Sketchbook School Draw With Me. This is what I was doodling as I was listening to music. This is what I used to do in high school. This is exactly what I used to do. I was listening to my Super 70s. So, yep, I was doing that. Still listening. 12/8/24. Oh, I think they were doing the, I think it was it? No, because it was 12/8. And just little notes to myself. Things like that. And then just doodles, you know what? Words to songs, things like that. Playing with, and also playing with, it was winter solstice, just playing with supplies and things like that. This was Draw With Me, Christmas Day. We did poinsettias. Another Draw With Me, Twiglet, when Twiglet was a puppy. Draw With Me, Sketchbook School. Another one, Gratitude. Things like that. Gratitude for, these were things that I was, gratitude for nature, gratitude for my truck, my special boy Jax, things like that. This was New Year's Eve. I was going to try to do no buy and be sober, which I've been pretty good with my sober. I still do an occasional drink here and there, but I don't binge like I used to. Good golly. Good golly. Then I started getting into, you'll see my little, I don't know what they're phases or obsessions. We need a word for a phase and obsession and a current obsession, because there's obsessions that come and go. But I started getting into just practicing doing urban sketching, and I saw somebody on YouTube was doing just gray colors, and that was like a thing. That was like my thing. So I went out and bought all these grayscale markers, and I started doing that. I think I found a mode of art, pen and inkish with several shades of gray. Yep. And then I thought it would be cool just to do several shades of gray and then use gold or copper. And then Uniball Air pens, I found those, and I started playing with those. So that's that. See, you can see. I like my grayscales. And then, oh, here's me, my baby. Song of Lunch, that was a movie that I watched with Alan Rickman and Emma Thompson. It was really sad. But yeah, here's me playing with my grayscales, my markers. Inauguration Day, watched that. It's super cold here. Just notes. This was a movie that I watched. Quotes that I love. And then I got into Bird Moss. It's a subscription box of just trinkets. That's where I got things like this little wolf. And it came with little wolf hair. And then 1 month it was, I got this arrowhead crystal. And it was just something different every month. I think I did it for 3 or 4 months. Maybe 4. And then I went on to... I was on the BBC cooking channel, and this was Rick Steves. I would just, whatever I saw, I would doodle. This was part of Bird Moss. This was a poem they sent. They would send you this kind of stuff. And so I always would tape little things in here just to remember it too. Kind of like a scrapbook as well. Just sketching from random photos on my phone. The Screechy Parrots. This was my dinner. Oops. More Bird Moss stuff. iPhone note tips. I would put notes down there. Then I started watching Charmed. Then I wanted to know what the weather was going to be. More Bird Moss. Just more doodling. Let's see, more doodling. YouTube channels, Lois and Paula Garner, Liz Ackerley. Just doodling. Cole and Phoebe on Charmed, of course. Just more doodling, lunar eclipse, notes about the lunar eclipse. more scrapbook stuff. They always had cookouts at my apartment. Full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse, more urban sketch, stuff like that. These are from clothes that I bought. I tried to, this was from the bird moss. I tried to do the robins, and you'll see it coming up. Inktense pairs. I would try to see, you know, what I was watching, you know, people would be using Inktense, and then I was trying to copy their style, and you'll see me doing that in here. Just playing with, you know, just playing with supplies and stuff like that. This was from Gaia. He was talking, and he was such a good-looking man. I tried to get a picture of him. I tried to draw him, but this did not do him justice. He was a very good-looking man. Just playing. I think I was just playing out the oil. Oh, testing out the new oil pastels that I got. This is the place we went to. The thing is, even if I could go back, I don't belong there anymore. There was a really good quote. Is it in here? That really stuck with me, and maybe it's coming up. Maybe it's coming up. Oh, this was a bad day. My heart aches as I watch all these artists make such beautiful paintings. I want to do the same so bad, but I'm so impatient. There was shootings today. It was just, you know, a bad day. Notes to myself. More sketchbook school. This is playing with, I had gotten Blackwing pencils, and draw with me on Easter that you had to draw your outside, the building outside, and that was what my apartment building used to look like. I was watching the 10 most rural small towns in Florida. And this was part of the notes from when I was doing the Canvas of Your Soul with Whitney Freya. That was good. And that's, you could see that art. It's behind me in a lot of my videos. Draw with me, catching up, sketchbook school. This is a part of the notes as well. Then this is the Amtrak network. And here's more. This is more Amtrak network. But I got so obsessed with YouTube videos about people who travel on Amtrak in those sleeping cars and stuff like that. Notes, all the places to go, what I would pack for a roomette. All this stuff, you know, it's really funny. Oh, I was so obsessed. The only thing is, can't bring your dog, so can't do it. Can't do it. Another party at the apartments. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is one of my lists. This is like one of my supermarket lists. Oh, I liked adding gold to some of my paintings and stuff like this. Oh, then there was the Publix and CVS fire in the Dolphin Village by me. That was real big news and stuff like that. Here's the robins. And I love watching Danny on YouTube telling me about a course that teaches exactly this. How to sketchbook journal, which I did buy. I bought Oreo cookies. I never buy Oreo cookies, and now I can't stop eating them. But I like to play with fonts and stuff like that too for you know, quotes that I like. Then I got that pen. Oh, it's, what do you call it? Oh, it's did I even write that down? No, probably not. Doodling on Memorial Day. Let's see. Then I was doing today's outfit. Oh, and this was my list of, I have all these paid classes that you have lifetime access to. And since I lost a lot of my art during Helene, I was thinking, since you have lifetime access, I should just go back and reduce a lot of these. So I should. This is my black wing pencil. It's a game changer. It makes me draw better. I swear. Today's outfit. Today's outfit. This is that pen. Oh, I forgot what it's called. But yep, just playing with stuff. Sunken Gardens. I bought an annual pass and only went once. Same with my state park pass. Stoop. This is the octopus that Catherine made for me. I was just drawing him. Just playing with my supplies, and just I was trying to do like full page drawings. Really love this stuff. I really like that. Yep. This was the note that was in with the octopus that she knitted for me. I like to save a lot of stuff, you know. Let's see. There's the wolves. This came with the bird moss. This is me playing with that pen. That is a seal. Yep, still playing with that pen. Really never got into that pen, I don't think. Happy 200, 4th of July. There was protests, riots, murders. What a fucking day. Oh, that was sick. So that was interesting. Stop waiting, start living. This is when I started getting into, what am I gonna do? This was in June and another reason why I started thinking about this stuff is because my lease said if I was not going to re-up my lease and if I was going to move, I had to give them 2 months notice. So I had to know what I was doing in my future by August 31st. So this is when I started thinking, what am I going to do? Life is good. Summer solstice, gorgeous day of painting with Whitney Freya. And now I'm on the couch. Yeah, really cool. More bird moss stuff. Just playing with stuff. My life is not perfect, but I'm thankful for everything that I have. I just loved, I did like playing with that pen. I forgot what it's called. But this was the Dollar Tree fountain pen, July 2nd. And this is my receipt from the Caran d'Ache that I got that had the 15 new colors, the anniversary set that I absolutely loved. And I did this with the Caran d'Ache. It was fun. Elevator Girl is my favorite Lacey Chabert movie. I watched that. This is when the Powerball was super, super high. Here's the quote that I loved. Not exactly loved, but it really, it said, "Let this sit with you. You are missing someone who knows where you are and how to get in touch with you." Read that again. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Let this sit with you. You are missing someone who knows where you are and how to get in touch with you. Boy, did that change things for me immediately. Frugal grocery items you should always have. Oh yeah, so this is probably a YouTube show that I was watching. Stuff like that. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is when I went to a book thingy. And that was fun. I bought a couple books there. Okay, 7:23, decisions have been made. We move forward. We will make it work. You are not living. You are just paying bills, hostage to higher rent. It's time you go back home. Please guide Guide me, help me, God. So I had made the decision. I just didn't know where I was going to live. More Carandiage. This was Blackwing. So then there were different apartments that I was applying to. So of course, I would research them to death. I would research. I wanted to know where the sun went from east to west. Where did the sun rise? Where did the sun set? I needed to know these things. What was around there. And then, so of course, every place had little maps of blueprints of the apartments. So I was trying to figure out where I was going to put stuff. And then, yeah, this is another issue I have is overbuying. So here's another thing I was doing. Trying to figure out if I wanted to stay in New York or Florida. So what I was doing was in New York, the temps. So the I's are for staying indoors and O is for outdoors. So when could I be out? I was trying to figure out when can I be outdoors, when can I be indoors? And of course, this is winter. This is outdoors. May is, kind of and Florida, of course, outdoors. But I had already kind of made my decision. Yeah. This was my my whys, and I had this paste up. There's a lot of stuff in here that is kind of personal, so I can't share all of it, but we will make it work. So I had this posted up at my desk, and why we had to move back. Everything will work out in the end. Then I got my home. I knew on 8/13/25. Thank you for our home. Yep, spent 2 wonderful years in Florida. Now it's time to go back home. This was part of one of the workshops that I was doing, which was so perfect. When you're standing at the edge of change, it's completely normal to feel wild. This workshop was perfect, and these words were perfect for the timing. The timing is always, stuff always comes to you when you need it. And things like that. Then I remember doing the McDonaldland meal with the milkshake. It was really good. I think I got it like 3 times. I need to stop my drive-through eating. I'm not doing as much as I used to. And even since I moved here, I don't do it that much as well. So, yeah. Oh, then, this was my BookBox subscription. And my research of what book boxes I wanted to do. This one I am doing now. I'm still an owl crate, I think. I'm doing as well, and I'm on the list for all these other ones because there's a waiting list. The best one is Fairy Loot, which I'm on that waiting list, but who knows? They say sometimes it takes a year. But I have gotten an Owl Crate one already. No, I've gotten the Once Upon a Book Club one. Owl Crate is coming tomorrow. So we will see. We will see. And we will see. But yeah, I want to do at least one of all of these book subscriptions. And if I stay, I stay. If I don't, I don't. So things like that. Because I just really need to start just reading books and things like that. I'm a big nonfiction reader, but I really wanted to get into the fae stuff and things like that. I did get, I have to show you, I did get the Ekotar, A Crown of Thorns and Roses. I did start reading that on Kindle, but I just got the box set, which I will share with you on my Saturday morning coffee this weekend. I think these are possible books that I want to buy, things like that, or series that I want to read, and that was just it. So these are my bug out lists for hurricanes. So these lists were on my refrigerator, and these were my bug out lists, things I need to do. I had all kinds, and I had everything. Oh, I had the tubs that I have. They're huge. They're like 3 feet long, actually. And they're in my closet right now, but I don't need these lists anymore. But I'm saving them. I'm saving them. Yep. And then, oh, this was really good. This is one of Elizabeth Foley's classes on Patreon. And we did this, and we did writing and things like that. And this is so good. I love this. I love this painting that I did. I just love Elizabeth Foley. I think she is just one of those great teachers that, a healing teacher. She brings out so much during a class or during a workshop that it's just, she's just phenomenal. And I have nothing but praise for her. She is just phenomenal. She brings out stuff that you never even thought of, let me tell you. Let me tell you. More Draw With Me. Back to school. I think everything was packed up. Yep, 8/28. I don't know if everything was packed yet. Maybe it was packed because all my art supplies were all packed because I wanted my everything, my furniture and everything went into the U-Haul boxes, and they were gone by September 4th. I wanted everything out of there before any hurricanes or any storms. So yep, by 8/28 everything was packed. So I used my Doodle book. Because I do have Draw With Me Sketchbook School sketchbooks just specifically for that. So. And then Labor Day weekend, it was the Groovy 1000. I thought I was going to I was going to doodle the whole time, but I really didn't. Spill the wine, dig that girl. Thank you for letting me be myself. Journaling prompts. I saved this. I might use this. And then I went to the book crawl a couple weeks. Was it last weekend? Was it last? No, the weekend before, maybe. Yeah, and that was the last thing that I did. And so that was it for this book. So that is what I do when I doodle when I'm watching TV. I have started another one. It is next. It's next to the couch. It's not as big as this. It's about this big. It's like 6 by 6 by 6. I think this was really big. I do love these, but I can't. They don't have these on Amazon anymore. I love these books, but I get to do the 6 by 6 by 6. So that's been next to the couch, and I've been doodling in it too. So thank you for being here, and I'm so glad to be back. I'm gonna start doing some art and painting and whatever. I've got some surprises coming that I ordered that I have to unbox. And then I have so many things that I need to, especially the Carandiache anniversary set. I want to do some of that. I just got so many things that I want to do. So I've got so many art videos that are coming up that I want to share with you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I promise that all this is all over, all my thinking, my distractions. I am all in on doing art now and doing art with you. So I will see you soon. Thanks for being here, you guys. I love you and I appreciate you so much.